This is a review for The Things That We Leave Unfinished by Rebecca Yarros. If you are my wife, please swipe away because I will be giving spoilers. Because I know you're also reading it right now. So swipe away. Come back later. I gave this book 4 stars. 4.5, 4 stars. The book surrounds Georgia and Noah, who are basically fighting over who gets to finish, if at all finish, the work of Georgia's late grandmother, Scarlett Stanton, who isn't actually Scarlett Stanton, but you find that out later in the book. And Noah ends up winning the ability to finish the book, but he also has 2 separate ideas on how he wants to finish it, because it's an unfinished manuscript basically of Scarlett's life. So that being said, he writes 2 versions, but while he writes those two versions, Noah and Georgia start to fall in love, start to trust each other, start to spend more time together, fall in love, do the nasty, etc., etc. It gets to the point where the deadline has basically come and passed for when the book was supposed to be done. There's a whole agreement, legal stuff, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, I have it finished, but I don't want to tell Georgia that it's finished because I don't want the statute of limitations on our relationship to dry up. And then it does end up coming out, because there's a very tumultuous relationship between Georgia and her mother, Ava. And very relatable. That relationship's very relatable in so many ways. But yeah, because of her mother, the truth comes out, and then there's a whole mistrust between Georgia and Noah, and they kind of break things off for 6 weeks or whatever. I'm not going to get into the rest of that part because there's so much to it. Then there is also the story of Scarlett, which I can't tell you. But the one thing that I did love is how Scarlett's husband's name was Jameson. And if any of y'all know me, my favorite whiskey is Jameson. It's my favorite whiskey. I know there are better ones out there, there's worse ones out there, whatever, but I love Jameson. I have a whole selection of them upstairs. There's more that I want, but money. But yeah, The Things That We Leave Unfinished by Rebecca Yarros is easily one of my 4 stars for this year. Excuse me. And I totally loved it. I might actually reread it at some point. Maybe not this year, but I do plan on rereading it at some point. But I highly recommend it. Come back when you've read it and let me know your thoughts.